Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is I, your big only sis, Carter Nevermelt. However, though, this is the Anime Colosuom podcast, where I am your glorious, thick, ice only big sis. And I'm met with my glorious co-host, Erica, Episode, and a new individual, Silhouette. Everyone, introduce yourselves.
All right, ladies first.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Greetings and salutations. I'm Erica Ironblood. I could be your angel, but I'd rather be your devil.
Okay, alright, and Abyssal?
Well, I mean, I was going to let all the ladies go first, but yeah, I'm Abyssal Tech. I'm the guy who apparently now has horse ears. What the heck? When did these get installed?
The latest update. Now then.
I don't know. Apparently, I'm the main character of GG Karat. Or is it Charat?
Now then. Everyone, we have a fourth member, and I just want to say all little podcasts are starting to grow bigger and bigger. I am so proud of us. So, Charlotte, introduce yourself to everyone, please.
Hi, howdy, I'm Alex the Kid. I, do comics and stuff and draw and whatnot.
Alright. Now then.
He's a very good artist, and you're accepting commissions, right?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Nice, very nice. Now, first and foremost, first order of business, we do apologize for not being able to do a podcast last week, but you see, last week was the 4th of July, where we Americans celebrate the time when cowboys rode on Tyrannosaurus Rexes and giant bald eagles dropped freedom upon the land, wiping out all of our enemies, while God sung rock and roll through the skies.
Technically, it's the anniversary of when a majority of the more important people signed the Declaration of Independence.
And then eagles.
Well, I don't know about you, but I had a bald eagle drop a lot of freedom on my car one year.
Nice. And who's the, this is our new, co-host, Jim. But anywho. But yeah, so last week, Saturday...
If we were to have had a podcast last week, the topic would most likely be anime set in America.
Mm-hmm. How about
if any of you, follow me on X, almost said Twitter, Twitter X, whatever.
I mean, why don't you?
Whatever
I mean, everyone knows it's Twitter.
Anyway, if you would have followed me, those who follow me on there would notice that I did recommend the anime Gunsmith Cats.
Nice. However, sadly, well, not really sadly, but this time around, Abyssal will take the lead on today's What Anime to Watch This Week. Abyssal, tell the boys and girls at home what they should do. Because, we're like, inspirational or some shit, I don't know.
Recommend an anime to folks.
I think what I'll go for right here's recommendation is the Kantai Collection in anime, or Kankole. It's a nice, fun way to introduce yourself to the series.
Mm-hmm.
Focuses more on a few of the girls than everyone in general, but it gives a nice overview of the actual overall story without going completely off the rails like the first attempt at an Azure Lane anime did.
It's really funny how there's two games where it's basically World War II warships as girls, as anime girls.
There's like 3 or 4 actually.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I know there's another game. And then there's a completely other series where it's like, do you find Heavy Cruiser sexy? Because the animators sure found Heavy Cruiser sexy.
Oh, also to just derail for 1 second,
Is there a girls' frontline anime?
but just
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
But just to derail for 1 second, Spirit wanted me to bring this up, and in all fairness, you and everyone who's watching it should do this. I highly recommend you watch the K-pop Demon Hunters, movie, because it really is good. I mean, yes, there's some silly jokes that's a bit, granted, there are some jokes that do land that are funny, but it makes up for it on the last act where it really gets good. And also, let's be honest, the food jokes, it might just be a Korean thing, like how here in America we got fart jokes, which I'm sorry, even as American, I don't really do those jokes.
That's usually in like kids' television, though.
Tell that to adult entertainment too. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, adult cartoons are essentially kids' cartoons, but without any like restrictions, basically. Actually, some of the time, adult animation is more immature than kids' cartoons.
But
Because you
anyway,
got Avatar.
Yeah, granted, you got a lot of good cartoons that
you
in
have, like,
anime that transcends all ages, but
Yeah.
then oftentimes adult in that sense just means there's a lot more boobs running around.
hell yeah.
Yeah, or like there's like more blood, or
Yes,
can
yes, yes.
basically.
But like I said, give K-pop Demon Hunters a chance. You will not regret it, and support it. Also, to kind of finish this off, is there anything you want to, throw out there about the, what to watch anime, episode before we move on to the main topic?
Other different animes. Well, let's see.
Oh, no,
I know-
I mean, the anime of the day. Do you want to have anything else to say, or?
Go watch
Yeah.
cute destroyers being cute.
Also, from what I remember, what I understand, you can get some really nice figmas of some of the characters.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Ken Coley has some really cute figures and all that.
Noise.
Also, there's a really interesting doujin, like Western doujin, involving Iowa.
The doujin scene for Kankole is actually, even though the game itself is only really in Japanese, although there is a kind of fan English translation project out there, the doujin market for Kankole is still going very strong.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's actually going harder than
the-
Azure Lane.
Yeah, essentially the doujin can be summarized with the phrase "contagious America."
But yes, anywho, let us get on subject. So, today's subject, boys and girls, is MUSUME, everyone's favorite. Now, Abyssal, since this is right up your ass, Addy, sorry, honest mistake, I swear, do you wish to tell everyone what MUSUME is?
So, it's in general, you got. By the way, I caught that mistake there, Eric Kala, and I am watching you. Watching. So, in general, there's not really a term for it specifically. It's just you see the term musume used. So it's basically anthropomorphic girls that are based off of something non-human. The original ones were basically someone was watching Mobile Suit Gundam, and they thought, these mobile suits are cool. But what if you really like to look at their legs?
Yes. A lot of plot and back.
I'd assume this would be a lot easier to cosplay as.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you know any girl who could walk around wearing an outfit like that, you could introduce me.
I mean, in all fairness, like, the only issue is doors would be your worst nightmare.
I mean,
I mean, it
I
would be
have
easier
definitely.
than have. Oh, actually, I guess like an actual Gundam cosplay would be a lot easier than, say, an Evangelion cosplay.
True, but
Yeah, no.
again, depending on the size that you're going for, doors are gonna be your biggest nightmare. But anywho, let's
I mean, like it's like a suit of armor essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I definitely make it with those. The shoulders are detachable very easily.
Oh yeah, the Pultrons.
Yeah, but anyway, it was for the longest time. It was basically fan projects. It's like someone sees something and they're like, "Okay, but what if cute girl?"
Mm-hmm.
And you got that with mobiles, with mecha of all kinds, mostly mobile suits. You had an artist who basically dedicated a lot of his work for that. But you also get planes, tanks, warships, anything that people are interested in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I like this, but will I like this as a
Trains,
girl?
automobiles, ships, etc., etc., etc.
If you can look
Then
at
eventually,
oh, go on, Silhouette. That way you don't be too quiet,
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
um. Does like famous people count?
I mean,
I guess you're talking about like fate and stuff like that. I'd say no in this situation, just because they're still people.
Yeah,
We
cause
have a
like, in Fate, there's Nero, my personal favorite, next to Astolfo and Passionate. But
and the
she is
Pajero
still,
girl.
yeah, she's still, a human being at the end of the day, just gender swapped from the original, person, just like with Da Vinci. But no, I think the rule is if it's an inanimate object like a chair, and it's turned into a waifu, then or husbando, then that's what really counts. And in all fairness, there's literally, and thank you Spirit for this, there's literally a game out there where you put on these glasses, I forgot what the game's name is, but you put on these glasses and everything in the house turns into a waifu. Which I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty scared of the toilet waifu because it's the toilet.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's the date everything game.
Yeah, thank you, Silhouette. Yes.
Oh, actually, I think there was at one point a Minecraft mod that basically made all the mobs like into dateable monster girls.
yeah. I was actually looking at installing that just because I'm like, ooh, I feel bad about killing these spiders, but still.
No.
I don't think it's for the modern version of Minecraft, though.
Oh no, there's new versions of it.
Oh, wow.
But anywho. But no. So basically, what we're now. Oh, by the way, Abyssal, since this is the thing that you also know about. Now, did you already say what year the first one came out?
So the guy started doing his girl versions of the Gundam units back in '82.
Wow.
So
no,
it's been
not the bite of '82. Yes, I know it's '87, but when are we ever going to do the meme?
Yeah. So yeah, we have all kinds of these cute girls that have popped up over the years. Then, while back in Japan, someone was like, "Hey, maybe we can make some serious money off of this." And you had Kantai Collection. I don't know if it was the first game to actually try to have cute anthropomorphic girls, but it certainly would not be the last. So in Kantai Collection, the girls are mainly based off of initially the Imperial Japanese Navy from World War II.
Mhm.
So, yeah, you would basically collect various girls to form your fleets. Of course, each one would have different abilities based on their class.
Mhm.
And you'd go forth to fight basically what kind of represents the American Navy if the American Navy were space aliens.
Ah,
So,
nice.
There's always space aliens
Because of
with
course.
the
yeah,
it's like
why not?
strike witches, aliens. Actually, I think Azure Lane. It's actually ship girls from the far future. I think is what the set.
I'm going to say with Azure Lane, I think even the writers of what passes for plot on that game have forgotten who everybody's supposed to be representing.
No. Like the main villains, the sirens are like, aren't they like fucking like ship girls from the distant future that came to the past to I don't know like I don't actually never mind.
Now, like
It's
Abyssal said,
more alternate realities, yeah.
like
But
Abyssal said, I think it just got lost in translation where they had an idea, but then someone decided to throw this in, and well, now here we are.
They're having a hard time balancing the story elements with the oh yeah, but for a limited time you can get the Prince Eugen bikini skin. Oh yeah,
yeah,
you can interact. I forget exactly which ship girl it was. I think it's like maybe it was like a Sakura Empire one, but it's like you can actually interact with this ship girl. Oh look, you can remove her stockings.
Mm.
It's like
yeah,
oh sweet.
it's like in every major update, the skins get looter and
Mm-hmm.
Taiho's boobs get bigger.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
in all
Yeah.
fairness,
Soon
it
enough, they will cross the titty singularity and become so large they crush the entire franchise under its weight
yes.
and strip us
Enterprise
all.
is like, ah, I need to get stronger. Okay, but you should probably change out of that bikini. It's like, no. I don't know. I haven't played Azure Lane for a long time.
Same here.
Yeah,
I played it last
honestly, I can't
year.
remember the last time Enterprise was in the story.
I played it
Oh,
last year because
aw, I like Enterprise.
I wanted to
It's
try to
like,
get a casino, but because like last year was when the tourists discovered her and were shrieking, and so it's like no, I want to play it now just for the cowgirl ship.
hmm,
But anywho, how though? Let's just move onward. Let's continue. So yeah, like you were saying, now, okay. So what is this episode? Because again, you did send me some pictures, and I want to make sure that you were able to, explain each and every single one of them.
Okay, yeah, so this is more Can and Cole right there. Yeah.
more of it.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Mm.
You
nice.
got some nice representations. You have Congo, you have Kitakami. Um,
Hmm.
I forget who the girl in the blue is, but she's one of the Keto Butai carriers. I remember that.
Mm.
It's been a while since I did anything with Cancole, but so the biggest difference. Oh, yeah, oh yes, the biggest difference indeed. You have Yamato here,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
who's got some pretty big
Yamato.
differences in the her available firepower.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh, and also silhouette. That way you're not, too quiet, my dude. Have you played Azure Lane or anything like that to, say?
No, unfortunately not. I mean, I kind of know a little bit of Azure Lane, but I've never played these games before,
Mhm.
so I'm not really too familiar with like specific things about them.
Laffy is definitely an alcoholic or a drunkard, but due to due to censorship, is portrayed as just really loving soda.
Oh, you mean like what we do here was like, oh yes, this is not wine, this is grape juice. I sure do love grape juice.
Yeah, do
Wait,
not
hold
try
on.
to drive after drinking Laffy's soda. A, because
Oh,
it's
hey, why
actually
don't you
based off of
enjoy this?
torpedo fuel and will kill you, and B, it's also got an alcohol content high enough to kill you.
Why don't you stop and enjoy this salami? Afterwards, I didn't know salami could do that. Sorry, I'm making fun of 4Kids censorship.
I mean, as you should. You should always make fun of
In
poor
an
kids.
episode of Sonic X, they basically switched a bottle of wine with a image of like a salami, and
Oh.
there was this like a bridge series that made fun of that.
Yes, like, you know, again, you know what, maybe in the future we can talk about, 4Kids and just kind of, harp on it. Like a little bit of, like, I don't know, nostalgia or some shit, I don't know. But anywho, but, continuing onward, and also, we do apologize, apparently we got, like, a lot of, ship girls. Nothing beats a jelly
It is a very popular thing to anthropomorphize.
Okay,
Pop, 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 pop.
now here we go. Here we go.
Here
Now,
is what most people came to this podcast to see.
and
They're like, when are they gonna talk about the one with the lamia and the dratter and the
yes, this is
and
what you
the-
all. This is what you all came to see, and I mean that in every
most
sense
likely.
of the word. So,
I am going to. We're going to the chamber of the crystal plains. If you keep this up, just to cool you off, essentially.
I am in ice only. I'm already cold. It is my natural body temperature.
No, it's different. That's not.
How
what I
is it
meant.
different? What, is it colder than ice? I will beat colder than ice.
No, it's. Never mind.
Let's stay on topic, guys.
Yes. So, Monster Girls. We know them, we love them, and we know you came for them. Again, every sense of the word. So, when, again, like Abyssal said too, when you think of, MUSUME, 9 times out of 10 you think of Monster MUSUME. You think of, other, like, the Doctor MUSUME, that's basically, like this, but it has a doctor who has a different type of lamia, and there's other, different types of, spiders.
Apparently, the nurse is a cyclops. In that one.
Yes. Now, also, so again, just to throw it out there too, just to kind of, add to this conversation. So, in this anime, who was your favorite character? Mine was Sue, the slime girl, and Centaur, the, centaur.
I haven't actually seen it yet.
Nani? Huh, okay.
Well, it only
I
recently
haven't
was
either.
it was only recently brought back to High Dive, so.
Ah, okay. Well, anywho, so basically in this, like, again, with MUSUME, it's, turning, animals.
So I like the Harpy Lady.
It's turning animals and monsters into sexy waifus, because, to be fair, let's be honest, at least here in America, monsters have always had that ugly appearance, just as vampires are the exception, as also succubi. But, like, 9 times out of 10, the werewolf always look like this ferocious, feral beast. Unless you're a furry, then ooh woo, that's, hot.
I mean,
or
to be
whatever.
fair, originally harpies were basically these half bird, half hag creatures that basically were meant to steal this blind man's food.
Mm-hmm. And yes,
And the original Greek myth, I believe.
And yes, Fred, I know you love this, so but no.
But for the most part, a lot of the monsters that are in this were also originally pretty attractive.
But like, no. So when it comes to, again, anime, at least, that's just when they kind of started, waifu-fying, monsters such as the werewolf, the lamia, the harpy, sirens, things like that. Again, succubi and vampires have always been attractive due to, well, it's in their nature to appeal, to be attractive. You can't really seduce a guy if you look like Rosie O'Donnell,
Anyway.
But yes, anywho. But not so
Pretty
we got
sure Lamia were also hold on, actually. Google.
now something else too that was another classic was the Planet of the Cat Girls, which is absolutely cute.
Lamia was okay. Yeah, it is essentially kind of. Yeah, she was basically a beautiful woman that basically
Yes. So
okay, so she was basically one of the people that Zeus went and slept with, and then Hera basically turned her into a monster, and also cursed her with insomnia.
But anywho, so have any of you guys heard of this? The Planet of the Cat Girls.
No.
Man,
I saw it a long time ago. I cannot remember the plot, although I do remember it was very fan service heavy.
Yes, and no. You remember the plot, not the other definition of plot.
Oh yes, the huge tracts of land.
The backstory and all of that. But okay, so and this right here, Azure Lane, which we kind of already discussed before. So
Azure Lane.
Yeah, Azure Lane. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we
Liz. No, hold on. Is that character on the right hand side? Is that Queen Elizabeth or is that a different ship?
Okay, yeah. So you do the blonde lolly is Queen Elizabeth of the Queen Elizabeth class of battleship.
Okay.
Then you have Fuso, who's the cat girl there of Fuso class of battleship.
She is
the bunny girl, whose face is being obscured by the rather large gun, is Shimakaze class destroyer. Very high speed ship.
Also from Sakura Empire.
And that's a Jeer, I believe, the girl in the black, who was based off of, like, at this point, most of the German ships in the game, a ship that only existed on paper.
Okay. And they're from Ironblood.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. But anywho. Now again, now this one I'm pretty sure we all know about, and that is interspecies reviewers. The greatest of all the MUSUME, I think we could say the greatest. I'm not sure.
Interspecies reviewers was to Funimation what One Piece was to 4Kids.
Interspecies reviewers asks the question that almost all anime just hints at. Interspecies reviewers just goes out and shouts it from the mountain. Yeah, we could argue whose waifu is best.
Yes.
But how are they in the? But how well do they fuck?
Yes, and
yeah,
also
why I made that comparison is because it was just bought by Funimation purely because they could buy it. Similarly to One Piece with Funimation, not Funimation, 4Kids, who just bought it because it was just something that they could buy alongside another anime, and they did not actually pay attention to what they were actually buying.
Yeah.
And then, like, halfway, they were like, "Oh, crap!
Oh,
we have to
oh,
censor
God.
a
Oh,
ton
God,
of
no.
stuff from this.
God, why?
This is a lot more than what we're used to censoring.
Yes.
Is
Now,
the
also,
is the plot gonna be okay?" And then the CEO of 4Kids like, "Don't worry about it. They're just a bunch of dumb kids."
yeah.
Like,
But though I will say this first, while I do love Krim, the Angel Trap, which is just 10 out of 10 for me, my favorite one is the two cowgirls with massive badonkadonks. 11 out
cowgirl
of 10.
typically implies that.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Now, to be fair, which one was your favorite?
What? I have never seen this anime.
You haven't? Well, you still it?
I mean, I've seen clips of it, but the main clip that I saw was the guy getting to go with the hyena girl, and the guy's like, he's gonna be in for a big surprise.
And it turns out, and then it turns out, no, Krim was actually into those big surprises.
I
Yeah.
feel as though maybe we probably should have like watched a couple episodes or something.
Yeah, I kind of expected y'all to have, seen. So that was on me. That was on me. But at least I know Spirit in the chat knows a thing or two. So thank you, Spirit.
This is why I asked Abyssal to do the recommendation for the anime.
Yeah. This. Well, don't worry. We're still, enjoying. But let's talk about the main reason why we're here. The inspiration to Abyssal's proposal. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it being splattered all over Twitter or X or Blue Sky, get ready for Horse Girls.
Yes.
Say the proper name.
Uma Musume, ladies and gentlemen. Uma Musume.
Pretty Derby.
Yes.
This game has been out for a while in Japan. For
It's an anime adaptation.
It's got an anime adaptation with more seasons than a lot of very popular shows.
And mind
So basically, these girls are anthropomorphic representations of actual Japanese racehorses. So many of them are actually still alive. That you can even go visit some of them.
Yeah.
Or buy them their favorite food online.
Which is absolutely adorable and wholesome. Which I also want to say, I've seen season 1. I kind of haven't seen season 2 or 3. I do know that the main character has a really great, I guess you could say, adoptive mother, which is very sweet and wholesome. Plus, I also love that there's a character who apparently she loses a lot, just like her horse counterpart, but she still has fun at the end of the day, though, and it's just sweet and adorable.
Oh, yeah. That one is Haru Urara. So, ironically, she actually she had one of the worst ace records in Japanese horse racing history at 0 wins, 113 losses.
Dear God. I mean, I don't want to be that, Oni, but why do they still keep her? Because it sounds like it would be bad luck or whatever.
Well, apparently she always ran a good race, just never won.
Okay.
But so everyone, all of the fans were like, she's trying her best.
Yeah. That's what counts.
She's trying her heck.
It actually, granted, I'm not really, because I'm only picking a lot of this up because my timeline in social media is being flooded with horse girl propaganda, but it was actually popular to bet on her because you knew you would lose that bet, and it was kind of like a way to burn off negative karma,
Oh,
or avoid bad luck. It's like, yes, I have lost this bet, therefore some bad luck, because I have lost, this bad luck will avoid me.
oh. It's kind of like and there's like this one religion in this one role-playing game where they believe that there is a finite amount of pain and suffering in the world, so they essentially inflict as much pain and suffering on themselves so that everyone else's life doesn't suck as much.
I want to be a part of that religion.
No, you.
Is that from Please wait. Is that from Warhammer?
No, it's from Low Life. Essentially, all of their like temples, there's like random low-hanging bits of ceiling, or like there's like this low bit of ceiling right near the at some point of the stairs. There's like rooms full of like rakes that have been laid down, and then also there's like there's other like even more painful things, and they're also like really into body piercings. And by body piercings, I mean like anyway.
Yes, but also, Silhouette, do you at least have anything to say? I don't want you to feel like you're left out or anything.
About MUSUME? Well, I wasn't really too into it, but I did see a couple of videos of people playing the game, so I did kind of get into it. I could see the appeal.
Girls. Do not loot them.
Well, you can't loot them in Japan, but I mean, everywhere else, their jurisdiction doesn't get there. So, I mean,
okay.
I feel like Rule 34.
Yeah. Wait, it is the Yakuza that like enforces that, right?
So I've heard yes and no. Like, obviously, the Yakuza's got their fingers in a bunch of stuff. But
like racehorses, there's betting and stuff, and Yakuza often have like some sort of control over the gambling scenes. So
yeah, but because part of the terms and conditions for using the various horses in the race was that they you're not supposed to create lewd or obscene art of them. So, and it's one of those unenforceable things where they're just like, don't lewd to horse girls, please, pretty please.
And then people just do
but
it.
No.
In Japan, they can say, yo, go fuck that up. It's like, okay.
I've never actually heard. The only time I actually ever heard of the Yakuza going after someone was off of a 4chan post where an artist in Mexico got.
I think I heard this.
They started a fight between like Mexican drug cartel because the Yakuza killed a server where the guy was hosting all his horse girl art, and it also had a bunch of drug related information being on there.
Alright, well, with that being said,
was on 4chan. It's like actual. What is that word? It being real is dubious.
Yes, it's dubious.
Pretty dubious.
But anywho,
yeah.
Believe anything on 4chan at your own peril.
But anywho. Well then, with that being said, though, I think that kind of wraps this hootenanny up since we, talked about MUSUME, all the different types, all the different breeds. Now, in conclusion,
the only one I know of is Gold Ship, mainly because there is this one person made a fan fiction regarding Gold Ship.
Oh yeah, the actual horse is said to be incredibly smart and also a complete asshole.
But he definitely fucks.
I mean, I believe he's got fathered up in the range of 500 children.
Like
since
a
his retirement.
boss.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
when you have like genetics.
Like that right
You know,
there is
to-
a god right there. That's the god of horses.
Mhm.
I mean, wait, do Shinto temples still like do they still like build a Shinto temple and enshrine something?
I'm sure they do at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I
anywho,
could totally
anywho.
enshrine,
So, with that being
okay.
said, though, I think that is a wrap, and I do hope everyone here has had a fantastic, time watching us ramble on about Masumi,
Mhm.
and also, again, the main focus of this entire podcast. Thank you, Abysso, for
Mhm.
this, the information as well as the suggestion. And
Mhm.
yeah, is there anything you want to say in conclusion?
One of these days I'm going to run a game of low life with you guys.
I
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright.
All right.
Uh,
Well, then.
Hmm?
All right.
Uh,
Then. Well, it's off to the horse races for me, everybody.
Ah, okay. Off
Alright.
to the day at the races.
And
Featuring the Marx Brothers.
And select.
Uh,
I was going to, I was going to say, you guys should play Monster Girl Quest. That's all I gotta say.
Yes. I think that's what we should have also brought up too. Like, some, Monster Girl games too. But you know what? We'll probably make that a thing, in the future, something. With that
oh
being
my gosh,
said,
I just thought of an interesting isekai anime. Basically, a guy gets reincarnated as the hero who is supposed to slay all these like monsters, but then he goes and he finds out that they're cute girls, and he ends up
It's the
seducing
S
all of them.
Oh, you wanted me to slay them. I thought you told me I needed to lay them. Oh. And there's just like an entire room filled with pregnant monster girls behind him. And he's like,
Yeah, it's
oh boy.
like he seduces the Hydra, which is like this
Alright, well,
and he
alright
seduces
everyone.
Carcunos.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.